Hello there. Is this working? It is Sunday, December 22nd, 2024. How's it going, people? Yeah, I was kind of scrambling to set this one up. I literally just got out of the shower. I've been super duper effing busy the last few days, but we're set up and ready to go, and everything looks different to me. I've got a whole new monitor display around me. Jollykin says, nice haircut. Yeah, I'm not feeling the post-shower hair. Maybe we'll go a little trucker style on this one. How's that, eh? We'll rock the cap. Anyways, how's it going, guys? Welcome to a very unprepared Sunday Night Live. I'm just getting used to the way everything is. It's kind of weird. Who's Jaw is here? Jellybean is here. Thank you, Jellybean, for the Starbucks and the cookie. I had the cookie on the train home because I was starving. Mary W., Harjot, Sheena, Jollykins, Wesley, Jeanette Morales, Marge, Cam, Vivian Johnson, Anthony, Willie, Yahia, Canada, Wesley, Lane McLeod, and Drew Costin, Kevin Hawthorne, Phuket Walk, and everyone else. Thank you for tuning in. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm just finishing my coffee, and then we will start having a adult beverage. By the way, Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays, etc., etc. Tomorrow, I guess for a lot of people, like the Christmas rush kind of starts. For me, I picked up some Chipotle on the way home. Then I popped into Dollarama and I bought something I should have bought a long time ago, and that's some wrapping paper. So I'm going to be super busy the next few days. Tomorrow, I've got to wrap gifts. I've got to go pick something up from Staples. I've got to go pick up a car. I've got to run some errands in the car, so I don't think I'm going to be able to make any videos or do any live streams tomorrow. But after the live stream I did earlier today, I just went for a walk and recorded it, just so I'd have an extra video just in case. Johnny, are you going to Niagara Falls for Christmas? That is the plan for the 24th to head out that way. I'm probably not going to make any content on the way there or back driving. Just stuff to pick up, stuff in the car, that sort of thing. But I might stop off somewhere and make a video. I remember one year I stopped off at Square One, and that video I made, where are we? Everything's different. Comments. No, I clicked the wrong browser. That video I made, Square One Mall on Christmas Eve, got 37,000 views. And I did it again last year and it got 22,000 views. So maybe if I go to a mall, where do you guys, let me do a poll. Where should I go for Christmas Eve? We can go back to Square One, which has always done very well for me. I could go to Sherway. What other malls are on the way? Erin Mills Town Center? That's a... Or, Oakville Place. There's a really weird small mall that I don't think anyone will care about. But I'll let you guys vote. Jellybean says Woodbine, a bit too out of the way. Gerrard Square, I can go to Gerrard Square anytime. I'm in the car. Digital Blade CA says Oakville Place. Yahia says Dixie Mall. I will never ever step foot in Dixie Mall again. I'm sorry. I enjoy life too much to go back to that godforsaken place. No offense if you're a Dixie Mall shopper. I went there as a kid enough times. Made the mistake of going there as like an adult once or twice. No, you probably won't even get in or out of the parking lot without having like 10 people hit your car. It's just... Yeah, when everyone has left, if you ever want to test bombing a building, that's a good candidate. Just saying. Alex says Sherway. Cam says Cumberland Terrace. Can you go to Walmart? I could do a Walmart, but there are Walmarts in Toronto. Mike T says, I voted for the one that you said no one cares about because I've never heard of any of those malls. Erin Mills Town Center is a really weird mall. The upstairs... It's like it's not really a star. There's just a central area, and then each hallway leads out, but it doesn't connect to anything. Camp says Yorkdale Mall. I just did Yorkdale Mall. Everett is here. Good evening, Everett. Cheers to everyone. Well, let's wait till I have a real drink. Jellykin says the thing with the smaller place is once they run out, they have virtually nothing. Go to a Dead Mall on Christmas Eve. Dead Mall videos, Johnny Stride's Dead Mall. Dead Mall videos do well. You can debate what a Dead Mall is all you want. This one has 82,000 views. I did that one 2 months ago. This one, 256,000 views. I did that a year ago. Same mall. 194,000 views. The shops at Aura. 23,000 views. And then I did this empty suburban mall in Mississauga. Hey, a Johnny Stumbles video. The shops at Aura. First attempt. Another doomed mall. Hey, what did Ken do tonight? Did Ken go live 3 days ago? No. Did he post a video? 53 minutes ago. Slumbering Streets, a mid-December walk around downtown Toronto in the wee hours of the morning. Neat. I bet Ken probably goes live tomorrow. A city carol? What the dickens? A snowy Yuletide walk east along. He's definitely been doing more Christmas stuff than me. But cool stuff. Linda says, Johnny Stumbles, go where your spirit takes you. Jellykin says, I would not go to the big ones in Glasgow. The risk of a car being broken. Yeah, that sadly is a thing everywhere. Unknown, is Sheridan Mall being torn down? It's being totally redeveloped, right? Anyways, let's get the main event going on. It's been a long time since I've had an adult beverage on a live stream. We're going to have some Beef Eater Gin. Make sure we get a decent amount in there. You have faith in Santa. Camp says Scarborough Town Center. I'll be doing Scarborough Town Center at some point. I tried to go there and the transit wasn't operating. That was like a few weeks ago. I should have done a transit video. Instead, we're just going to add some tonic. Can't have a gin and tonic without tonic. I'm getting less Christmassy as we go. Albion Mall says truly Canadian. Johnny, can you do an accent of Gordon? No, I'm not going to try to be Gordon Ramsay. I just put the gin on the ground next to a computer monitor. I got computer monitors all over the place now. This is an old gaming monitor. This used to be my secondary screen, but it's a TN panel, and TN panels are horseshit for anything but gaming. But I've got a new monitor in front of me. I've got a curved monitor to my left, which is weird. It's weird looking straight at a flat mount monitor and left at a curved one. The flat one looks like it's convex. It looks like it's the opposite of curved. And then I've got a portrait monitor to my right. Jollykin says, what make of TV do you get? You're thinking of getting a Sony? If you can't go wrong with a Sony, especially if it's the Bravia 9 or Bravia 8. Bravia 7 is really good, but it's not good value compared to what else you can get for the money. Bravia 3, avoid that. Get like a TCL QM8 all day long over the Bravia 3, but you can't go wrong with the Sony. The X90L is probably still a good bet. Jennifer Gala is in the chat. She could probably help you with that a lot more than me. But yeah, that would be my take on Sony screens. But where's my... So this is what I'm looking at now. I've got this thing in the middle. I've got my DJI Pocket 3 here working as a webcam. I've got this monitor in portrait mode over on the right. And then I've got this big honkin' curved screen on the left. I'm still playing around, but I think Everett Clendenin, $20. I will gladly
Christmas present.
Interrupt myself for that. Everett, thank you. Cheers to you. Cheers, Everett, for the $20. Much appreciated. Jennifer says, I think you should get a Samsung QD OLED or LG C4 or G4. Sony is overpriced. Sony is overpriced, but you get the best motion in the game. Yeah, and she points out Samsung QD OLED because Samsung's branding is super shady, and some of them are W OLEDs. And if you're gonna get W OLED, why not just get LG and get better everything else? But Samsung QD OLED is pretty awesome. But yeah, there's what I'm looking at. But I'm thinking of possibly sending a few of these monitors back and just going with a 32-inch in the middle, either 4K or 1440p, as long as it has like a 100% sRGB mode that is accurate. And then just having one monitor off to the side. I don't know. These are 27 inches on the left. That's a 24-inch on the right. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Sheena says very cool setup. Maybe, but it's throwing me off. Everything's all different. Everything's all different. Let's see how the voting went. 45% of you want me to go to Square One. 21% of you say Sherway. 18% Air Mills Town Center. 16% say Oakville Place. Oakville Place, eh? Canada uses a 32-inch MSI curve monitor and a 27 monitor portrait. MSI, some of their like gaming monitors are super good for like editing and doing photo work. Like they come out of the box like calibrated really well in the professional sRGB mode. And they even have like Adobe color spaces. They've got, I don't know. I think MSI make really good monitors. All right, let's end the poll. End the poll. Jennifer Gala has an LG C3 42-inch. That must make your HDR look sparkling good. And 42 is huge. And an LG 28 MQ780. 28 MQ780. Oh, that is neat. A 16 by 18 SD QHD. So that's kind of like a 1440p hybrid and 4K, a little bit of both. QHD wide, 1440p. 16 by 10. That's a serious laptop, Jennifer, for working. Ooh, that is really nice. The this was in stock. I almost bought this. It was just MSI. This one is OLED, $699, but it's normally $979. Get yourself some HDR 1000 action going on your. Anyways, that's enough nerdy talk. What the hell's up with you guys? Nickel says we have it too good now with the crazy technology options. Candace says, do I game though? Sometimes. I throw up some Rocket League sometimes. But with the MSI, the extra refresh rate is just like a bonus. Although 60 refresh rate kind of looks like dog shit when you're dragging your mouse around the screen. It's nice to kick it up. I've got this thing running at 180, my main monitor. Ashley Cooper says, more nerdy talk, please. Nerdy talk is done. Tiana says, Johnny, I'm going to visit my grandmother tomorrow at the hospital. Oh, sorry to hear that, Tiana, but thank you for the bracelet. And thank you to Canadian Vasily for bringing me the bracelet. Nick Nichols says, you really like the Asus Predator monitors. I think I've successfully managed to annoy a number of the viewers out there by talking about computer monitors. How about you guys tell me, what are you getting for Christmas? What is the one big thing you want or you know you are getting for Christmas? Let me know. Let's see what people are saying they're getting while I... Yeah, you'll notice my icon shrunk. It's because we're rocking a much higher resolution. I'm going to have to get laser eye surgery. I can change that. I can go display settings. We can ramp that up. Ooh, look at that. Nice and big. Candace says, give me a Lambo. Jeanette says, I'm concentrating on staying healthy by Christmas. My grandbabies are sick again, and I babysat them yesterday. Fingers crossed. Aw. Hopefully everyone is nice and healthy for Christmas, Jeanette. Cheers to you. Drew says alien disclosure by the government. Mike T wants a Corvette, but you're not getting one of those. A mid-engine Corvette. Jellybean wants Sephora gift cards. There's something realistic. Coleslaw. Although I think gift cards, like, can we just stop doing gift cards? Just give people cash. A gift card, like, people lose them. They charge fees to, like, I don't know. I'm not a fan of gift cards anymore. Coleslaw says that's the bootleg Patagonia hat of the official hat Ready Eddie has. Yeah, I saw Ready Eddie on my live stream 2 days ago, and he was wearing the real version. I have another one of these hats over there with a different color on it. Carl Roth says he's getting books for Christmas and giving yourself a nice Boxing Day trip to Toronto to shop for stuff. Neat. Where do you plan on going in Toronto to shop? Kaplan is here. Kitty M says, hi, Johnny. I bought a nerdy Christmas gift to myself. An HP Envy 17.3 laptop.
Not able to watch as I'm preparing a Moroccan vegetable tagine and coq au vin for Christmas dinner. Oh boy, chef school comes in handy this time of year.
Well, enjoy the HP Envy Kitty M's Canada and Boom Productions 699. You're not able to watch, but that Moroccan tagine and coq au vin for Christmas dinner sounds amazing. Do I know what it is? No. Have I ever seen that? No, but I'm going to take it for you that it's going to be really good and you know what you're doing. Mr. Sunjib from Montreal wants a Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. Are you going to get one? It's possible. This came out in January of 2024. You might want to wait because the S24 Ultra might be going on a nice discount when the S25 Ultra drops, or you might want the S25 Ultra. I don't know. If you can get it for Christmas, cool, if someone's buying it for you. But if you're buying it yourself, I might wait until January just to see what's up. But I'm not going to replace my S24 Ultra anytime. Do I have my hat on crooked? It looks like it's on crooked. For Christmas, I'm going to my brother's house. I think he's going to have my mom over, and that is it. Tiana says, where's your bracelet? It's in my coat pocket. I'm like trapped in here. If I go by the closet, maybe I can go get it. It's in my upper vest right where. And also it is inside. Actually, you know what? It might be right here. Let me see. I thought I put it in my coat pocket. Yeah, it's in my coat pocket. I thought there was a chance it was behind me. Jeanette says humidifier. Yeah, the humidifier is blasting full on. Jellykin says, what is that thing steaming away? It's steaming away hot water to fill up my apartment because I've got the heat blasting and everything gets really dry when you do that. You know, and he says Johnny's got the double steam humidifier. Greetings, Peter Bradfield. Dave and Gams is here. All right, what I could do, I could use this monitor over here, and I could put like notes and stuff for my live streams, right? So I can kind of cheat. I could have like an itinerary, things I want to talk about. I could have URLs that I might want to copy and paste into the stream. I should probably be utilizing that more, but I didn't really have time before this one. Johnny, when will your next vacation be and where would you go? It's going to be January or February, and it's going to be somewhere hot. There's going to be a beach. There's going to be alcohol. There's going to be really good food. And yeah. Here, let me turn this off. And as for content, or where I'm going, you'll see and know about that when when I go there, Jolly Kids. I'm not going to read that comment. Some comments don't need to be read out loud. But yeah, we're going away. We're going away. John Nicholson says, and women and men, probably everything in between, and kids and senior. It's gonna be a whole assortment of people where I'm going. That's I'm not going to hedonism. Boom Production says, gotta go to continue cooking and watch the Tampa Bay Bucks destroy the hapless Dallas Cowboys. What I did right after my live stream, I got home. I started like fiddling with all these monitors, setting everything up, taking things off the monitor arms, moving them around, plugging them into my computer. But I watched Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk. I avoided the result of that all day long. I'm glad nobody mentioned it during my chat when I was streaming. And good fight, good result, nothing wrong. I think the judges got it right, but there's nobody left for Usyk. He's cleaned everyone out. He's beat Dubois, he's beat Fury twice, he's beat AJ twice. The dude is a legend, one of the best ever. So maybe he could just hang it up and end on a high note. I don't know. And he's like a cruiserweight. He's not even a heavyweight. But that's the end of Johnny Talks Sports. Someone asked me if I got a haircut. No, I just like stepped out of the shower right after this. And my hair looked stupid, so we went with the hat. In years past, I had like Christmas lights on. I had my Snoopy tree up and all that stuff. Young SC is 11 says, Johnny, when you go to Pearson Airport, make sure to make another video of it. I love your airport videos. Yeah, those videos almost always do well, right? If I type Johnny Strides airport, Toronto to London, spending the night at the airport, 20K. This was basically an airport video, 55K views. Toronto to Paris, that one only got 14. Toronto to Bangkok, 36K. Toronto Pearson, 90K. Punta Cana, 28K. Seoul Incheon, 8K, 13K to Thailand. Pearson Airport, 26K. That was on March break or the Friday before. Yeah, these videos do way better than my usual videos, right? Montreal Trudeau International Airport, 42K. Yeah, there will definitely be. Hey, walking from Midtown Toronto to Toronto in 4 minutes. That's one of my first ever videos. Union Station to the Island Airport to meet Action Kid. There we go. Jellybean enjoys my Lou reviews. Coleslaw says, what is your most watched video? It's not very hard to find out. You just go videos, click popular. Tiny Homes in Toronto. Dignity for the Homeless, 1.8 million. Friday Night Walk, 1.1 million. Toronto's largest homeless encampment, 552,000. Jollykin says, my stream completely vanished from your screen again. Perhaps reboot your thingy. Phuket Walk says, you're just at Phuket Airport. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, people love airport tours. Matt Bros says, flown in and out of YYZ twice. Toronto was not your final destination, both connecting flights to Montreal and Sydney. Toronto is like, it's by North American standards, it's not a bad airport. Like, it's not. People love to shit on it, but it's decent. Terminal 1, depending on your gate, can be, like, ridiculously far away. Terminal 3 is kind of like, it's older, but it serves the purpose. I don't know. I have no complaints with Pearson Airport. It's fine. The location is good relative to the city. We've got the Up Express. You can take an Uber or Lyft. Sometimes I can get them home for, like, $25-30 if there's no traffic. Like, yeah, operations is another story. Operations can be bad, but the last few times I flew in from Toronto, from international flights, literally stepped off the plane, went straight to customs, through the express line. If you fill out like your thing, there's no wait. It was literally like 1 minute from when I entered the immigration area to when I was in baggage claim. Like, yeah, it's not a glitzy airport, but it gets the job done. I'm not going to shit on it. I have no complaints. It's fine. People love to hate it, though. Matt Bros says, I'm going to use the Up Express on your next Toronto visit when staying by the airport. The Up Express is good. Is it true you can add your Presto card to your Apple Wallet? I don't know, but I just use my credit card to tap on and off. That's fine. Ove says you've been to doo-doo airports like McCarran. Las Vegas is a shit airport. Yeah, but that airport was literally like 5 minutes from my hotel. I stayed at the Luxor last time there, and it was like you walk out of the airport and it's like phew, you're at your hotel. They're still like, that's $50 please, and you're like, what? You didn't do anything, but it's right there. I probably could have walked. Kristen Woodfine says, oh yeah, I was out of the airport and in a taxi like 20 minutes after I landed. Yeah, like when Pearson is like, when they're not losing your luggage or like stealing things when you go through security, like what happened to me once, it's fine. Carl Roth says I need to do a helicopter video ride stream. Would you even have a connection in a helicopter? Jelly Bean says the Luxor is terrible. For $75 a night, it's not terrible. I think that's what we paid back then with like a $40 resort fee or something. Tiana says, did you get your stuff back? No, just my Lululemon bag was taken. But oh well. Oh well. I'm just reading some of your comments. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're talking about the Luxor Jeanette. Yeah, but it's old and it like... it hits a price point. I hate that they like stripped away all the theming. Originally it was themed like to Las Vegas or to Egypt, and they stripped like 99% of it away, and it's just like a generic feeling place now. I hate that, but it's like a big budget hotel, so I think that's cool. Tana says, how is the Tiny Homes man doing? He's doing well. He's doing well. I chatted with him the other day. He just bought a Pocket 3. So I think he's going to be doing some like walk and talk style videos for his channel. He bought Tiny Homes Toronto. Is that his channel? Maybe I linked to his channel in my video. I should have. A walk with Ryan from Tiny Homes. Yeah, he's going to be doing some videos. Tara's Tiny Home tour. Look at that.
Tara! You ready for your tiny home tour or what?
It's about time, eh?
Hey!
Hi, Reed.
How are
Oh,
you?
wow. Look at that.
Holy, you got some art going?
I do.
She's got a Christmas tree.
I know.
Okay, show us around. Show
Okay.
us around.
So, this is my tiny home.
Oh my god.
I don't want you guys to watch this video through me, so check it out on the Tiny Homes channel. But wow, she's got a mirror. Look at this. Like, yes, this isn't amazing by any standards, but compared to being in like a tent in a park, and she can just pedal that away. Like, I don't know. Like, this concept is a good one. CBC News story on Tiny Homes. I think Ryan needs to step up the YouTube game, but he does TikTok as well. Matt Doctor says we can thank Justin Trudeau for this. You can thank every politician we've ever had for this. The province, all they're doing is playing whack-a-mole, clearing out encampments. Then where's everyone going? They're starting over from square one. Like, they're more guilty than the feds, and the city doesn't do a whole lot, but they do it. Like, no, you can't pin that. That's like faulty logic. Like, the previous government before him, Stephen Harper, what did he do for homelessness? Like, nothing. What did the government before them? Like, no one actually does anything about it. So I think it's dumb to say one person did it. It's like a massive failure on all of us as a society. That's I mean, that's just the long part. There's probably more people in the country who are homeless because of Trudeau, because there's a lot more people in the country because of him. Sure, but did he cause homelessness? No. Did he make it worse? Not any worse than any other politician has ever done. Like, they're all shit, in my opinion. Action Kid says blame Doug Ford for wasting his time with petty bike lane legislation. Well, yeah, he's fighting bike lanes, but he's also fighting Donald Trump. Like, imagine Donald Trump saying, like, we need to take out bike lanes in the city. Like, give me a fucking break. That guy's a total clown. Well, both of them are, but Matt Bross says, Johnny Stumbles, I've noticed the lack of manufactured mobile home parks in the GTA. Maybe that contributes to some of the homelessness. Land value is just way too high for that. There's just like the land value in the GTA. You're not going to find that in this area. Justin says, would you support getting rid of streetcars that run on mixed traffic instead of getting rid of bike lanes as a way to reduce traffic congestion? I wouldn't get rid of streetcars only because they have the capacity to carry so much more people than a bus. What I would do is give them signal priority, even in mixed traffic. And I would create more transit priority corridors on those streets like King Street, and then make traffic go elsewhere. And get rid of on-street parking. Ideally, you would build a dedicated right-of-way anywhere you have streetcars. But no, I wouldn't get rid of them. I would keep them. I would just make it better so it makes sense. But anyways, tiny homes, guys. So for the person who asked, there's what he's doing. Oh, this must have been the one that I checked out in the second video. Ove says on-street parking has to go. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to park on a major corridor and then complain about the congestion. Like, Matt Bross says there are some in Essex County outside of Windsor. That's very far from the GTA. We don't even have like bowling alleys anymore and like cool stuff. Driving ranges like are a thing of the past in the GTA for the most part, just because the land is way too valuable for that type of stuff. Tiana says Tiny Homes Man is a hero. He's doing well, that's for sure. And he's done well for a lot of people. Anyways, it was good to see Action Kid was here. He posted a very interesting video the other day on Action Kid Extra. Did you know he has a second channel like Johnny Strides? Eating unique spicy chili wontons in New York City, White Bear, Flushing, Queens. Overview of the US dollar and what you can buy. Travel tips. There's a neat concept. Eating delicious Peking duck buns, Shanghai U Garden. Gertesh says, what am I drinking? We're drinking a gin and tonic, which might be dumb because I have to do some work after this and edit a video. I'm just checking some of your... Jelly Bean says, I wish you had a pickle channel. Brent says, last one, so wishing you and your family a very Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, Brent. Eating spicy chili will have him flushing. Okay, says Jolly Kids. You'll have to ask Action Kid how that went. This is Toronto Reddit we're checking out now. To the couple that got engaged after the Leafs game last night, congrats. DM me if you are these people, and I'll send you the photos I captured of you guys. Aw. David Ing says, I think CBC should give you a show to walk and rant. I don't think public taxpayer money should support me to do that when I can do that on my own on YouTube. But that's a cool thought. That's a cool thought. There's probably better people for it. I don't think I would be appropriate for public TV. There would be a lot of like censors and beeps and boops. But that's sweet. Congrats to them. So this guy just took a bunch of pictures, wishing them more happiness and success than the Leafs. Kind of a low bar, really, but the sentiment is there. May their love last longer than the Leafs championship drought. Nothing will last longer than the championship drought. Are these light pillars? It's not from lights on the ground. It's moving with the clouds. Do you guys know what those are? Some natural phenomenon? He should have said this was like not... I saw these with my eyes and not just the camera, by the way. Yeah, we're having beef eater gin. What is the answer to this? Whoa. Looks like it was cold enough for it too. Thank you. I've only seen pictures and it's so much more spectacular in person. They're sparkle. I didn't know that was a thing. Can see them also in York University looking west. Light pillars. Have you guys ever seen or heard about light pillars before? This is the first I have ever seen or heard of it. Neat. Toronto Morning Cloud Shelf 1222. That is cool. That's this picture must be taken from the north. Yeah, this is from the north looking south because this picture looks like it's no, this is a weird angle because that's like the Ritz-Carlton, right? And it's to the left of the tower, which yeah, that makes sense. And this yeah, this is from the north looking south. Kitty M's has seen lights do that quite often. Toronto firefighters rescue man who fell into sinkhole in Yorkville. That's nuts. A man who fell into a sinkhole on a Yorkville or in Yorkville on the snowy Friday night has been rescued after being stuck in the ground for roughly half an hour.
10:30 last night. Toronto Fire telling
that would be pretty terrifying. Luxury sales in Toronto experiencing a stock market bump, says retailer. It's been more sluggish in 2024 for fashion and other luxury retailing. Tell me something I don't care about any more than this. St. Clair West, that looks like a cool picture. Kensington Market Winter Solstice Festival. Yes, this was going on last night. I think T-Shods was there and streamed it. Can't be everywhere. I normally on Saturday nights, that's like a busy night for me outside of YouTube. Kitty M says, Johnny, it's caused from ice crystals suspended in the air in the cold. Neat. Ove says, what if the man said that half hour was the most peaceful half hour of his life because his wife wasn't in the hole with him? Sounds like he should probably fly the coop. All right, we're just looking at... Oh, look at those icicles. That's neat. Bike lane snowplow on Richmond. Wide enough to get it. Was that... Did it snow enough to really need that? Especially downtown? Tana says some luxury stores are ugly. Olivia Chow in 2024 in the year ahead with the star. It honestly looks amazing. Hey, this was in my video yesterday. Amazing. I would say like the Harborfront Center looked really nice. They had like a whole Christmas market going on. But the ice rink itself, like no view of the lake anymore. It was okay. It was just a slab of ice on the ground. It's cool that it's there. I'm glad it's up, but I thought the old locations were better.
I'm not feeling well and forecast overnight in Metro Atlanta is -3 Celsius, and tomorrow is busy for me. Starting Christmas to next week forecast warmer.
Peter Bradfield, $4.99. You're not feeling well. Sorry to hear that. And it's going to be -3 in Atlanta. That is nice and cold for you guys. But hopefully you have a warmer Christmas in the next few days. We're going to put in some more Beefeater gin. But cheers to you, Peter. I hope you get better. We are having naturally flavored, low-calorie tonic water with our Beefeater gin. Get up there. Get up there. Yeah, I just got an email. This shop app is ridiculous. Anything I ship or get shipped to me, it knows about. If I buy something from Amazon, it sends me a notification like a package is being shipped to you from Amazon. Like, what the hell? Why are you, shop app, telling me about a package I have from Amazon? I have 1925 in shop cash. I don't even know what that is. Math Doctor says gin and tonic on a chilly Sunday. Indeed. Yes, this is ridiculous. The city is trying to make it so there can be corner stores again in neighborhoods. And they've had to put that on the back burner due to NIMBY interests. How more backwards can you be? Like what? I don't know. That's like some suburban bullshit going on. This picture is from a visit in 2022. Who can tell me where this is? That says Downtown Young, Alley Jams. Who can spot where this is in Toronto? Julie says, and yet they will use a whole block for a subway entrance. They will. Like, corner stores just make so much more sense, right? You get, like, you can have a cafe, you can have a convenience store, you can have a little fruit market without having to go to a main street. You can walk there, you can take your bike there. You're, like, supporting a local business. It just makes neighborhoods better. It's so stupid that we're not zoning to allow that anymore. Sheena Roberts says Lisa would know. Jellybean says mutual. I believe we both mutually got that. Ryan says, hi, good evening, John or Johnny Stubbles. Kristen says, Young and Dundas. It's not far from there. It's not far from there. Jellybean says, church. Zach says, church. We're getting close. Yeah, mutual was very close to church. I want more cats for Christmas and a bunny. Well, since you guys have already answered the question, let's move on. Lost dog near O'Connor and Coxwell. Do we have a picture? Spotted a small dog with curly brown fur. That's sad. Found safe. Thank you all and Merry Christmas. Awesome. Aw, imagine losing that little guy. Heartbreaking. Glad they found their home. Phuket Walk says, grew up running a small corner store with the fam. It's sad. Corner stores are awesome. They're awesome. It's just so stupid that anyone would be opposed to that. I'm sorry, but NIMBYs are the bane of a big city's existence. Like, maybe 1 in 10 times that they represent the right interests. Anytime you see a project that says community consultation, no, fuck off with your community consultation. Like, we elected our city councilors to, like, make decisions and implement things. As soon as you consult the community, they're just going to cry foul and say no. It's like, where do we put this homeless shelter? Let's consult the community. Well, what's the community going to say? They're going to say no. Of course, right? Let's change the zoning. Let's allow mixed density housing in this area. The community is going to say no. Anytime you want to do something, if you consult the community, they're going to say no because they're fucking NIMBYs. Stop asking the community. Just do it. That's what we elected you to do. Make decisions. Make the city better. King and Spadina TTC streetcar service returns after wire repairs. Yes, that was a garbage truck took out the Grand Union at King and Spadina. This very complicated grid. I think it's only one of 3 in all of North America where streetcars can turn in any direction from any direction. K9 says, yes, I agree. Yeah, community consult. Like, what do the people in the community know about these issues? Like, what do they know about urban planning? They know nothing. Like, they just look at it through the most selfish lens possible, which is madness. Have you ever been to, like, a condo community board meeting? Like, if you ever want to hear, like, idiots fighting over things nobody is qualified to talk about, go to your condo board meeting. It's nuts. Anyways, I'll get off that. Down with Santa, the story of Richard Dildy, the Toronto man arrested for protesting Santa Claus? That's neat. Vietnam veteran Richard was arrested for shouting, "There is no Santa Claus," during Toronto's 1980 Santa Claus parade. He was on a crusade against lying to children. That. I'm really curious if he was like a religious man or not. Because if he wasn't, he could have, I don't know, he could have ruffled a lot more feathers than that. I think Santa Claus is one of those, like, yeah, it's fucked up to tell people or to tell kids that there's like a dude in a sleigh flying all over the world, breaking into your home, leaving presents, eating shit, and leaving. Like, it's delusional. Like, obviously, that's not good for like the mental health of a child to think that's even possible. But at the same time, it's fun. And we all learn that it's not real at some point. Or maybe it is real if you're a kid. Maybe it is real. You'll learn the truth when you get older. But like, it's like the Easter Bunny, the Tooth Fairy. That stuff's just fun. Marge says, bet you listen to NORAD. Christo says, Santa is real. What are you saying? He is real. I'm just saying there's some white lies in life that are kind of fucked up, but ultimately harmless and fun. But hey, man, that guy had a point, I guess. The 401 in McCowan in 1961. Wow, that's all farmland. That is all built up now. Jollykin says, excuse me, the Tooth Fairy is real. I liked it when, like, I would get like $10 for a tooth, and one of my friends at school would get like $50 for a tooth, and another kid would get like $5 for a tooth. We're like, yeah, who's this fucking asshole Tooth Fairy going around giving us different amounts of money when we put a tooth under our pillow? Like, how does that make sense, right? How come Santa got you an Xbox and a bicycle and a stereo, and Santa got you Connect 4 and, I don't know, underwear? Like, that sounds fair, right? Jeanette says, just as long as the elf on the shelf is it real? It's the first Sunday of winter. Tell us how you're doing. I'm doing good. I took a lot of steps today. How many steps did we take today? Oh, not as many as I thought. 17,153. I didn't get a very good sleep last night. Cam almost bought Connect 4 at Walmart the other day. I am good at Connect 4. Vivian says, when you're able to think that out, it's the time you start to not believe. Toronto officer who told his partner he was going to shoot a fellow cop in the head wins appeal. Apparently the cop that he shot was like a total dickwad who deserved it, or the one he said that on. Cop parked on sidewalk, doors cyclist. Okay, even if you're responding to like an emergency, like balls to the wall, massive.
I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Johnny heard you were singing some Macklemore today. Musical notes. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. Musical notes. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Paul Blunt with the very nice amount of $69.99, singing some Macklemore Thrift Shop. Curiously, thank you so much for the $69.99, Paul Blunt. It was nice to meet you the other day. Too bad you didn't have any tunes for us when I put you on the spot, but seriously, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you, Paul Blunt. That was quite the clever super chat. H. Hustle says, is that the Paul Blunt or just a coincidence? It's the Paul Blunt, I believe. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but thank you. Holy shit, $69.99. Paul Blunt, thank you so much. Jellybean says you need to show him your ID. Yes, would you super chat me? You must show me your ID. So thanks again, Paul Blunt. Cop parked on sidewalk. Buddy decides to park his personal vehicle on the sidewalk instead of one of the many parking spots in the R. I think he meant there or in the area. Opened the door on a cyclist. Didn't even move off the sidewalk after. Yeah, guys, we need to give these brave men and women a raise. Well, let's not berate the whole force for the actions of one selfish dick. But, yeah, why are you parking on the sidewalk? Like, if you're going to park illegally, park on the street. Put your four-ways on. I mean, that's still dangerous and stupid, but don't fucking park on the sidewalk. Cold Heart Toronto says, did I miss the call-in portion of the show? Possibly. Possibly. Why the heck is the cop parked on the goddamn sidewalk? That intersection is already a hazard with the construction going on. You can park your car anywhere now. Why not on the skating rink? Yeah. Like, if this were an emergency, just leave your car on the street. Throw your four-ways on. Go save the day, right? But why the fuck are you parking on the sidewalk? Like, unless you're like a utility vehicle and you have to park there for work reasons, like, it makes no sense. And then I don't know. He was waiting for a construction crew. I made him leave and go park and stand outside like he's being paid to do that. So it was an off-duty cop in full uniform who doored him. I think, yeah, he was probably just on paid duty, so making like $100 million to stand there. I don't know. Fuck. That's a shitty thing. Getting doored sucks. Cam says, you're listening to Johnny Rant's phone lines opening up shortly. Charity decks out tents in Young Eglinton for a unique new homelessness campaign. Brooke says, what does meet you in quotations mean? I'm confused. I mean, I received a few messages saying, I know that dude, and I don't think he is Paul Blunt. That's all I'll say. But Paul Blunt says he's Paul Blunt, so I'll take his word for it. That's why I use the quotations. Tonight, the CN Tower will dim for 5 minutes at the top of each hour in honor of Toronto Police Detective John Park, who died while on duty. So one cop is opening doors on people, another is paying the ultimate price. That's a nice gesture by the city. I don't know the story behind that, but it's sad, of course. FIFA asks that players' VIPs get priority at Toronto hospitals in 2026. Are you fucking kidding me? You're FIFA. You're one of the richest organizations in sport. You're asking for all this money for us. How about maybe, I don't know, they should have something in like doctors on call who are paid, like just work out some deals with like clinics to say, hey, we will pay for priority treatment as long as nobody gets pushed to the back of the line because of it. But like the players, that's one thing. Like, you're an elite athlete. Cool. But yeah, bring your own medical staff, right? Or pay for your own medical staff. But VIPs, why the fuck would a VIP get priority over like me or you? That is everything our healthcare system is and ought to be against. Well, Doug Ford thinks it shouldn't be. He wants to privatize and have tiers because he's a fucking asshole. But that's very un-Canadian. Nobody should get priority. But yeah, like for the athletes, yeah, like of course athletes get priority. Like if an athlete goes down, they're in like an MRI machine like the next day, even if it's a broken pinky finger or later that day. Like, we don't have access to that. But guess what? The team employs their own doctors, right? They employ their own orthopedic surgeons. They have their own facilities like MRI machines. Like, pay for it yourself, FIFA, if you want to do that. Fuck you pushing actual like citizens aside in our own hospitals so like your VIP can get treated ahead of time. That's stupid. End of that rant. I would rather not have FIFA if we had to cave to that on principle. Chris Mills says priorities are a mess everywhere. Yeah. Like literally, like one of the biggest problems we've been trying to overcome is discrimination. It's like, oh, hey, sorry, these people are more important than you. Sorry, Canadians. Digital Blade Canada says FIFA is so corrupt. It's a shame because the game itself is beautiful. What's really a shame is when there's like obvious corrupt officiating going on. That's, I don't know. Kristen Woodfine, you win the chat. Oh, in the club, we all pump hot. I am sounding the alarm right now. Council pulls back on rule change allowing neighborhood corner stores. Yeah, I already talked about that. It's stupid. It's another word that I can't say. PSA, conspiracy nut materials at Bloor Station. Your rights, illegal. Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. Freedom is the right to do that which the law allows. That's called slavery. A quote. All right. We'll not touch this one with a 10-foot pole. I'm just reading some of these messages. Man who fatally pushed senior on Yonge Street found not criminally responsible. Man who killed woman on Yonge Street was suffering psychosis. Okay. A 39-year-old homeless man who pleaded guilty to mischief and was convicted of manslaughter after running up behind an 89-year-old and forcibly pushing her to the ground has been found not criminally responsible due to a mental illness. How about a lifetime of institutionalization then? Like, you should never be in public again if you are capable of that? I'm sorry. That is infuriating that this person... Yeah, you had a mental illness. Yeah, the system failed you, but you killed a fucking person. Fuck you. You failed. I don't know. I don't like that. Let's move on to happier things. I'm absolutely happy. There we go. We talked about this. Curbside coffee seller gets a reprieve from Toronto Council. Council voted unanimously Wednesday to set up a pilot program in the downtown ward of University Rosedale next year that it will temporarily ease the rules around mobile vending licenses. I think this was someone who was a newcomer from Ukraine. I almost said the Ukraine. And since I'm not logged into Toronto Star, we can't read it. And she set up a mobile coffee shop. But because there was like, according to the bylaws, there was some like catch-22 where it wouldn't count as that. She couldn't open up her coffee shop, and now they're easing those rules, which is cool. Undercover Eats working as a food courier.
I think there's such a huge disconnect.
This is the last Reddit thing we'll touch. Oh, this is a Toronto Star video. What are the conditions like as a food courier? Toronto Star spent 6 weeks delivering Uber Eats to find out. Read the story here. That's dedicated to the task here. I hope you didn't ride your bike on the sidewalk like an asshole. I'm going to want to watch this video. I think that's really cool. I think yesterday was freezing cold, so what did I do? I opened up the McDonald's app and I ordered myself a McDouble combo. Yeah, sometimes I eat garbage, so sue me. And it came to... This is earlier in the day. With tip and delivery, McDouble value meal. So I got a McDouble, a fries, and a drink, and it was $15 delivered with a $5 tip. Like, it was a pretty good deal. Marquez just had a Big Mac. Cam says the new deluxe cheeseburger is always cold. My meal was hot. Chris Mills says, how many calories in that? I think it was like, I had a Coke Zero with it. I think I had like 800 calories. But anytime you can get something delivered for under $20 and leave a half decent tip, it's a win, because getting food delivered is stupidly expensive. Let's see what's going on BlogTO. How Ben Mulrooney spends his perfect Sunday in Toronto. Does anyone give a shit about that? Not I. Jeanette likes McDonald's Quarter Pounder with cheese. I like that too. That is probably... I like it when they have the double quarter pounders. I've tried to cut out like fast food, processed foods, all that stuff, but like once or twice a week, I give in. I have McDonald's. Kristen Woodfine says Skip gives you a free quarter pounder over $15 order right now from McDick's. I don't even have Skip. I just have Uber Eats. Should I have Skip? The McDonald's app, though, is king. The McDonald's app, the McDonald's app uses, I think, Skip the Dishes. But I've just found it's like so cheap ordering through their own app. This morning, I was looking at a sausage McMuffin extra value meal with 2 hash browns. And that would have been $9.99. And delivered, it would have been like $15. Delivered. I ultimately just made myself a smoothie. Kristen says, Skip is pretty good. I find it much cheaper than Uber. I'm going to have to try that. Mark S. says, I just got a free quarter pounder from Skip. Jelly Bean says, I actually go to McDonald's to get the food. Normally, I go out and do that too, but yeah. It was cold yesterday. Canadians cash in on $2.6 million Dollarama settlement. Notable bars that closed in Toronto this past year. Clinton's has to be on the list. If Clinton's isn't on the list, I think that's a picture of Clinton's right here. I think that's what we're looking at. The Black Bull Tavern, that was claiming to be the oldest bar, but now it's Score on King. Louis Cypher, that's a bar I used to go to a fair bit. That's where I saw, I was eating there when I saw the dude from Camera Conspiracies, Casey, walk by. The owner was apparently a bit of a nut job, but they'll be missed. Clinton's was an awesome, awesome bar. It's reopened now, but I think it's more of a Chinese restaurant. Folly Brewing, once the site of one of the city's seasonal holiday bar pop-ups. Seriously, how many could we have? This little Italy brew pub opened with a bang back in 2016, but now it's gone. Peach's Sports Bar, I did not know where that is. Ramona's, that was like a Filipino bar, I think, or they had like Filipino snacks on Queen West. Squirrelies, never been. Another Queen West. 3030 Dundas. Shenanigans is closed. This young and St. Clair spot from Powerhouse Hospitality Group, Oliver and Bonaccini was a go-to. Shenanigans replaced a pretty good bar before it, but now it's a St. Louis Bar and Grill. That is probably an upgrade. St. Louis is super underrated. They have awesome, awesome wings for what you pay. The Brickworks Cider House, the Riverside Bar and Restaurant, was a neighborhood hub cranking out pints. Yeah, that's a place I went to a few times, but I can't really remember it. Major news in Costco land. There's rumors swirling. They might be replacing Pepsi products with Coca-Cola products. Why haven't you done what IKEA has done and just put like Kirkland shit? Like put your own stuff on the menu. People aren't going to like go to Costco because you have Pepsi or Coke. You'll make more money selling your own shit. But probably Pepsi and Coke are paying them to be there. That's the way it works with those things. Kristen loves St. Louis Buffalo chicken. Is it St. Louis or St. Louis? What do you guys say? Do you say the last S in St. Louis? What is this? Pick a goal. I wonder what this is. Set a timer. All right. There's this feature here. It says, make Super Chat more fun with a goal. Set a goal to engage with your audience in a new way. Once you reach your goal, celebrate with your community. I just entered the goal here. Your goal is live. Share with your audience to get more excited. How does that appear? How does that appear in the... Let me pull this up in the chat. Did you guys see anything? We have 287 people watching in the chat. Did you guys see anything? We have 287 people watching. Chris Mill says, I'm excited. Cam says, we are excited. Vivian Johnson says, yes. Kristen Woodfine, $2 with the peach. Kristen Woodfine. Kristen Woodfine. Did I do it? Did I do it? It says goal 1 of 1. Thank your audience for making it possible. Thank you, Kristen Woodfine. This feels a little I don't know. I feel like a stripper on a stage here. You're just chucking money at me to do stuff. This is a really weird concept YouTube has. It's kind of evil on their part. Yeah, it's basically panhandling. I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
sing it, Johnny.
Okay, I got to sing Jeanette Morales 3 times. Jeanette Morales, Jeanette Morales, Jeanette Morales. There we go. All right. Hey, it says this one went on the other one. I don't know, but thank you, Jeanette, for the $2. All right. This is yeah, let's keep looking at this thing here. Kristen Fuller says you're ready for spring. I don't think anyone wants to hear me sing their name ever again. I probably have the worst. Oh, my side light went out. Did that affect my thing here? Jennifer Gallus says the gym at work. Hey, I've probably got to do laundry tonight, and I've probably Marge, $2. No speedos or stripping, please. Hey, that just fulfilled the goal. You guys got an extra one in here. This goal is fulfilled. Marge. There you go. Thank you for the $2. I gotta plug in my light over here. There we go. Sing, it's my stream. I'll strip if I want to. Johnny Beefeater is a singer. I don't know. Should we do some viewer calls? Do you guys want to do some viewer calls? This is neat. I've got my like vertical monitor over here. Is Johnny having a stroke? Johnny might be having a stroke. Michelle Gray is here. Good evening, Johnny, and everyone in the chat. Good evening, Michelle Gray. All right, so if you call in, you're going to have to tell me what you want for Christmas along with a joke. That's all we're talking about. We're talking Christmas. If you don't follow Christmas, then just tell me what you want. A random gift. There's a genie in front of you. What are you going to ask the genie for? That way we are all inclusive. I don't want to make anyone feel like they shouldn't call in if they're like, fuck Christmas. I don't like that. But, or if they just simply. So the phone number to call. Whoa, I just got an ad here on my screen. For Burner. Download the Burner app. No, I don't want to download the Burner app. Wow, there's an app to literally give you a Burner phone number. That is crazy. That's like some criminal shit there. It's asking you to do. But if you want to call in, there is the number. I have done something I should have done a long time ago. And I have pinned the number. 647-247-3726. We've got a phone call here. A 44. This is a very far away number, I think. Hello there.
Hi, Johnny.
Hi, who are we speaking with?
It's Sheena.
Sheena who? Sheena Johnson?
Robert.
Sheena Marge?
Sheena Robert.
Sheena Canadian Vasily?
No.
How's it going, Sheena?
I'm good, thank you. How are you? How's everyone in the chat tonight? Everyone's doing well?
Yeah, I'm good.
Warm as well.
How are you in jolly England, right?
Oh, yes, in England, yeah. It's pretty cold here as well, actually. So.
I just made myself
Yeah,
freakishly
no snow,
large.
though. Yeah, we had a bit of snow, but not as much as you guys have, actually. So I've been enjoying your snowy walks.
Oh, thank you.
It's
This might be kind of offensive because you're English, but can you say throw another shrimp on the Barbie? I just want to hear how it sounds from an English accent.
Throw another shrimp on the Barbie?
All right, that's cool. I think the Aussies have you beat with that one, but thanks for sharing. So
I'm not Australian.
I know, but how what was I gonna say? What does Sheena want from Santa this year?
Just Amazon vouchers, please, and chocolates.
Chocolates?
Chocolates, yes, please. Yeah, chocolates.
All right, I will.
Sorry, go on.
No. You like what?
I was going to say, I like the Lynn chocolates.
Oh yes.
Yes, I like them ones. They're really good, actually.
Neat. I have a Christmas present for you.
Have you?
I will start a live stream from any Toronto subway station you can think of very soon in the near future. Just give me a Toronto subway station and I will start streaming from there. Can you think of one?
Museum, please.
Museum station. All right, that's an easy one. You should have put me out in like Scarborough or Etobicoke or something. You should have been like, you're going to Kennedy, bitch, and I'd be like, oh god. All right,
I like museum because it's pretty. I think that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome station, actually. So.
And
that's why, yeah, that's why I chose it.
Cool. And where do you want me to go from museum? Just university, U of T, up to Bloor?
To the distillery district.
Whoa, museum to distillery. You are a sadist. You know, it's going to take me a while. I'm going to be like a popsicle by the time I get there. We'll head that way. We'll start at distillery and we
university.
and we will head east. I actually could get there, but if it's one of those like minus 15 days, we'll see. Yeah. So what are you doing for New Year's Eve? Any special plans?
Just visiting Sam. Well, got my nephews. My sister live about 4 hours away from us, so they're coming down to visit. And I haven't seen my nephew since he's 4 months old. He's now 18 months, so it's been good to see him. And Christmas Day, just chilling at home, really, with family. So, yeah, not going anywhere special, really. So, because all my family's kind of close by, so it's just my sister and the family live 4 hours away from us, so they're coming down this year.
All right. I have one more question for you.
Yeah?
Will you marry me?
Oh.
I'm just kidding. Let's.
She's sweet.
I think I've had too much gin. I think.
Yeah.
Kristen Woodfine says I want Santa to pay my Toronto rent. Haha. That was a joke question, everyone. For the record, that was a joke question. I'm being powered by gin right now. Well, Jack, do you have anything to share with us other than that?
I've got a Christmas joke, actually.
A Christmas joke? A Christmas...
Yeah.
See, our mods do their homework. All right, let us have it.
I hope you like this one. I like this one. Okay. What is Santa's dog's name?
What is Santa's dog's name?
Yeah. What's his name?
Sheena Roberts?
No. Santa Claus.
Santa Paws. Ha! That's
Yeah.
that's the kind of joke that makes you go ha. Well,
yeah, that's a good joke.
well, Sheena, it was lovely. It sounds like you're gonna go have some tea and crumpets or biscuits. I don't even know what a crumpet is. It sounds British though, so.
You know, the crumpets are quite nice actually. They're like a bread, a type of bread thing, but very nice taste with butter.
Do you ever like before you go to bed? Do you ever just like pound a few iron brews?
No, not at all. No, I don't normally drink after dinner. No.
But iron
You
brews
have,
are like they're like a
cup of
Scottish
tea.
pop, right? They're not a.
Oh yeah, but yeah. We did have iron brew, but I don't really have iron brew. I don't really like fizzy drinks at all.
You don't. Well,
I don't like Pepsi
just
or
for me
Coke
tonight, can you
or-
have like
yeah.
three just before you go to bed? Just like bottoms up, 3 in a row. Just pound them away.
No, not really. No, you should have a cup of tea.
Okay,
and that's it.
you've lost your wrench. I'm
Or
sorry.
hot chocolate.
You've lost your wrench. You're no longer a mod.
Or with some juice. Sorry.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Well, Sheena, I wish you a super Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for the year of
Yeah, I hope you
modding.
have
And
thank you. I hope you have a lovely Christmas for Johnny. Enjoy Christmas with your family. And I'll be on the next live stream whenever that may be. So
one of which will be from
yeah, and Merry Christmas to everyone in the chat and everyone watching as well. So I hope you all have a lovely time. Enjoy your holidays.
yeah. We'll start
Spend
one
time
from
with family.
we'll start one from Museum Station. Well, thank you so much, and I wish you, a wonderful rest of the year. And a good
thank
year
you.
after and year after that. But that's, I mean,
And you as well. Thank you also for your awesome content as well. And I've been enjoying your content over this last year, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of your awesome content next year as well. So should be good, hopefully.
sweet. Well, thank you so much, and I will catch you on the next one. Yoink. All right, bye, Sheena. Take care. That was moderator Sheena Roberts calling from across the pond. If you want to call in, the number is 647-247-3726. We've got a 613 number calling in. A 613 number. Let me put you on speakerphone. Hello there.
Hi.
Hi, who are we speaking with?
Let me see. A CEO?
Oh no, we just spoke to her. That was Miss Roberts.
Oh, she's your CEO?
Well, she's the CEO of Johnny Stumble's alcohol drinking. It's a very niche CEO, but it's Vivian Johnson. How's it going?
Going pretty good.
Whoop! You're in a. How's the weather in Belleville?
It's a little chillier than Toronto. Just a couple of degrees, and there's still no snow.
Still no. Have you had
Not
any
yet.
snow this year? Well, this season?
We had 3 flakes the other day. That's about it. No, we have nothing that you could mention, no. It started to snow, but you just barely saw it and it was done.
So you're gonna have to answer the big question. What does Vivian want from Santa this year?
Well, I know what I'm getting.
Is what you're getting?
A cell phone.
Ooh, what kind of phone?
An iPhone 16, what's it called? Ultra?
No, Ultra would be Samsung. Is it a Pro or a regular?
It's a regular.
Yeah, that's the smart choice for most people, I would think. Is it
Yeah.
the Plus or the the normal?
It's the plus. It's the bigger one.
Oh, there you go. That's
like-
that's probably the best value. You'll have incredible battery life with that thing. Like if you forget to charge it.
That's what's wrong with this one now. It's losing it won't hold the charge.
Well, there you go. So Santa is getting you an iPhone 16 Plus.
Yep.
And it'll use USB-C, which is nice. No more Lightning for you. So if Santa could get you anything, what would you ask for? Anything. Literally
I would
anything.
ask a personal helper so that I can get around more. Like, I don't mean around here. I mean, like, go away. Like, go to Toronto. Go anywhere. But I need a helper to do that. I can't do that on my own.
If you could go somewhere, let's say not in Canada, where would this helper take you?
I don't know, Johnny. To be absolutely honest, I've never thought of wanting to go anywhere but Canada.
We're the opposite, because every time I get a chance, every time I get a chance to go away, I'm flying over an ocean. You know me.
No, I've never wanted to go any place but Canada. Like I'd love to start at one end and go to the other. Clear across Canada would please me greatly.
If you could go east or west first, which one would you go?
Well, I've been east, so I'd love to go west.
Yeah, I think Alberta honestly looks like the most beautiful place on earth. They have like the mountains.
It does, and
I
agree.
They seem to have everything. Maybe British Columbia because they have the ocean, but Alberta is just so like every picture you see of it is just gobsmackingly beautiful, right?
Well, we drove out to Winnipeg once, well, actually a couple of times, and I just loved that trip. I just thought it was fantastic, and I would love to do something like that.
What if it wasn't Canada? What if you were forced? I'm putting you on a private plane, and you have to go somewhere not Canada. Where would it be?
Well, I would have to ask you to choose the place because I have no idea where a good place is and where a safe place is and where a place that I can get around with a wheelchair is. So all of those things, I have no clue.
I've honestly never felt unsafe, but with the wheelchair, I wouldn't send you to Southeast Asia just because it's hard to get around those places on 2 feet, let alone like the sidewalk will just disappear and then, but I would probably send you to London. I think it's just incredible. There's just so much to take in there, and I think that's where I would send you. Marquez says Bali.
I've never been to the States either.
Yeah, but that's kind of a cop out. That's very close.
I'm not.
That's Canada Junior, right?
I never wanted to.
Yeah, it's not a. Well, Vivian, do you have a joke, or even better, a Christmas themed joke for us?
I don't have a Christmas joke, but I do have a sort of a little joke.
All right, let's hear it.
Okay, there was a married couple that weren't getting along very well. And the wife kept telling the man that it was because he wasn't very affectionate. And so after a while, she said that was it. She was leaving him. And he said, I'll do anything. I don't want you to leave. And so she suggested a counselor. So they went to a counselor, and they were sitting there, and the counselor read the paper after they filled it all in. And he looks at the man, and he said, is this the only problem you have? And they both said, yes. So he got up, and he went around, and he very gently stroked the lady's hair and gave her a kiss on the cheek. And then he went and sat down. And a few minutes later, he got up, and he did the same thing. And he did this 3 times. And then he sat down, and he says, now, he says, do you see what I did and how nice your wife likes that? And the guy said, yes. And he says, okay, I want you to do this 3 times a week. So the guy says, okay, but I can only have it here Monday and Tuesday. Friday, I go golfing.
But well, I think the audience enjoyed that one, Vivian. Thank you so much, and I want to thank you for modding, and I want to wish you a beautiful Christmas. I hope.
I wish you the same, Joey. And say hi to your mom and have a good time there.
I will indeed. Probably not going to do a driving live stream this year. I think people have seen the route to Niagara and back a lot lately. We'll put a pause on that.
I wouldn't be there because Christmas morning my daughter comes up and spends the day. So of course morning is out, night is out probably.
It's okay. I've allowed all mods on the 24th and 25th. They're not going to get fired if they don't show up. But those 2 days are very special for a lot of people, so I understand. But thank you so much, Vivian. And I just have one more question. Will you marry me?
Well, I would, Johnny, but if we were ever to go out together, people would think you were my son, and that might be embarrassing.
Yeah, that's it. Well, I think
Yeah.
I've that's 2 mods, Jelly Bean. I'm just reading some of the chat. But thank you so much, Vivian, and Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and we'll see you very soon.
Yes, we will. Okay,
All right,
goodbye.
cheers. Bye. Sorry, someone put in the chat. I have to ask that. Johnny, a tough but fair employer, says digitalblade.ca. Yes. I just got a notification that my bubbly sparkling water is on the way from Amazon. Oh, we're getting another call. Hello there. Hello?
Johnny?
Hi, who are we speaking with?
Hey, how you doing? I wasn't sure if I reached you. I'm watching you on live right now, but I think there's a bit of a delay.
Yeah, there's a delay. Who are we speaking with?
I'm speaking with Justin.
Justin Ha?
Justin and Kiritori?
Oh, another Justin.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me turn my microphone volume up here. All right. So where are you calling from?
No, you said Justin Ha. I was just laughing. Sorry. How are you, Johnny? How's everything?
Good. Just having some gin. Not looking forward to doing some work later, but so far so good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Today's my birthday, friend.
Happy birthday. Have you seen the movie Anora?
No, I haven't. What's it about?
Oh, it's about a stripper who gets married to like a Russian guy who's got super rich parents. And like all this shit happens, but there's this guy, like one of the hired goons, who has to like clean up the mess. And he has the worst day ever. And then at the end of the movie, he was like, "Happy birthday to me." And she was like, "That was your birthday?" And he was like, "Yeah, that's
so it sounds like it's kind of like a Pretty Woman, but with like a bizarre twist to it.
Yeah, it's an awesome movie. I recommend it. It's really awesome. Well, happy birthday.
Hey, thank you.
Did-
I've started watching your stream this year. I forget. And then, I figured like one of these days I'm just going to call into his live. But the thing is, on Sunday evenings I'm working, but I always have your Stumbles channel playing on live. Those when I'm taking in calls and whatnot. So since I'm off today, I just figured I'd like shoot my shot and see if I can call in, just say hey.
Awesome. Appreciate it. Did you, growing up, I don't know if this is a rude question or not, but did you ever feel yourself getting like shortchanged with your birthday being so close to Christmas? Like they would buy your presents and just put one present aside and be like, "That's for birthday," but it all.
Not really.
No?
I used to be, I guess, somewhat spoiled. The thing is, it went.
Oh, Justin, what happened there? We lost him, folks. We lost him. Let me try to get that back. Let's try to get that back. Maybe I can call. There we go. Oh, we lost you there.
Hey, sorry about that.
That was you, not me?
No, I don't know what happened. glad I got your back.
Yeah, I was gonna ignore other calls anyways and try to
Sorry
call.
about that, though.
No worries. So
Yeah.
you were quite spoiled, you said?
At some point, as you know, kids are to some degree, but then it's like gone from one extreme to another because, being an adult during Christmas and birthdays is like literally like nothing I want. It's just like,
Yeah.
It's just like whatever. I'm here. I'm breathing. And I guess I know it's kind of like the, you know, traditional question or answer you get, but it's true. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's just nothing really I need or desire. So that's it. I'm actually calling from Mississauga.
Oh, where in Mississauga?
So I'm calling from the Meadowvale area of Mississauga.
Oh, Meadowvale. I had one of my best friends in high school would actually come in to Lauren Park every day from Streetsville.
Oh,
But
wow.
he was we hung out in Meadowvale sometimes, so I'm kind
How
of.
long was that? I know it's probably been a while since you've been around the area.
We're
but
talking like 94 was the last time.
It's interesting because I moved to Mississauga like 4 years later because I actually grew up in North York.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. So what is Santa bringing you this year, or what are you asking for?
I guess maybe just overall peace and good vibes. Again, it can't be answer, but that's the truth.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah, honestly, and maybe good health and good things to friends and family. Yours included, Johnny.
Oh, thank you.
It's pretty much. You know what? You should start one of your streams at either Pape Station or York Mills. Because I say that because as a kid, that's where we used to do our destination or start our destinations when we had to go to shopping or do things. So either Pape or York Mills.
Well, I'm at Pape a lot actually. There's some really, really good restaurants in that area, like
Antwerp and Greektown. I think you've done a couple of live streams there. So yeah.
Yeah, like Square Boy, Suvlike. Square Boy and Suvlike might be my two favorite restaurants in the city, just because they're super awesome people who work there, and you can get a meal for less than $10, and it's really good. So it's I really like supporting businesses like that. But York Mills, bit of a no man's land. It's kind of like the stretch of Yonge Street where everything disappears.
It is. 'Cause it's kind of it's been so many years since I've been there, but I remember it's kind of like a no man's land. But going inside the station itself, I remember it used to be like a journey going in from the terminal to the actual subway platform, because you pass by these hallway and it had these glass ceilings of all these architecture. What I don't know. It's been so many years, but I remember it used to felt like a mission just to get to the subway platform from there. But I don't know. I haven't been there for years. But.
Well, I can. York Mills. I'll be there soon because it's literally 2-3 stops from where I live. Yeah. Go north, Lawrence, then York Mills. I'm right there.
Have you ever been to the restaurant, or not a restaurant, but this spot called Cubanos? It's like a Cuban spot on Spadina.
No, I haven't.
Right, Cubanos. It's this guy makes these great Cuban sandwiches and all. It's really neat spot, because I know you do a lot of streams on Spadina. If you ever get a chance, you should check it out. I think you enjoy it.
Cubanos.
I think that's the name, Cubano. It might be.
There's Cubano Kings on Spadina.
Yeah, Cubano Kings. There you go.
All right. That's right at 141 Spadina, so that's pretty south.
Yeah.
Cubano Kings.
Emphasis on the Kings. No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Oh, look at that sandwich for $10. Classic Cubano, Miami Cubano.
Yeah.
All right, we will. I will for sure check that out because I'm often in the area. Record a video. I often just have lunch somewhere, then do a stream.
You really enjoy it, Johnny, and the guy there he's really a good guy too. So the owner.
Awesome. I'll check it out. Now to put you on the spot, do you have any jokes for us?
Here we go. I knew I was waiting for this. Yeah, I actually have two jokes. One Christmas and one just a traditional bad joke. So get ready for a ton load of cringe. But here we go. So Christmas joke. start off with that. And how much did Santa pay for his sleigh?
How much did Santa pay for his sleigh? I want to say $350.
Nothing, because it's on the house.
Ha! That's a joke for the. That's a very G-rated joke. All right.
And then, okay, another one. So get ready for more cringe. Why don't cats tell a lot of stories?
Why don't cats tell? I want to say something to do with 9 lives, but I don't know.
They only have one tail.
Ha! That joke also works for dogs and squirrels and monkeys.
Gotta give the cats a little love, because sometimes they get, misrepresented or misunderstood,
Yeah, you can repurpose that joke with a whole lot of animals, right?
Hey, give it to the cats tomorrow. We'll give it to the other animals.
All right. You can even get specific. You could be like lions, house cats, tigers. You can go all over. But thank you so much for calling in, Justin, and I wish you a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays.
Yeah, same to you, Johnny, and you and your family. You have a good night and all the best to you.
Same to you. Cheers. Thank you.
Cheers. Yoink.
Yoink. That was Justin. Oh, we got another call coming in right away. Hello there.
Oh, we got another call coming in right away. Hello?
Hello. Oh, all right, we're going to take this one. Hello.
Hey, what's up, Mr. Strides?
Hello, is this Action Ken?
Yes, it is. How's the weather faring for you up there, eh?
Cover your ears, children. All right, are all the ears covered of all the children? It's fucking cold. How's the weather in New York City?
It's cold, too. It went down to -8 today, and I don't care if it's -8 or negative whatever it was there in Toronto. 16, it's still the same. It's freaking cold.
Cold is cold, right? You gotta wear warm socks, good gloves, long underwear. You gotta do the stuff, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, I even had to rock the heated gloves today.
Oh, I have a pair of heated gloves. I don't know where I put them, but I bought them on, I think I got them on Amazon, and you just plug them in, right? And they have the batteries in them.
Yeah, you should use them. Mine lasts for 4 hours on high.
You know, they're really good if you ever do like a scooter or bike ride. I know maybe that's not a good topic for you, but they're really good for like riding the scooter and bike in the winter when it's cold.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind getting back on an e-scooter, actually.
Yeah, less potholes in New York City. Hey, I've got your channel up, Action Kid Extra. Eating delicious Peking duck. But let's take a look at the real Action Kid channel. That's your side hustle. This is the main course. You went live a few hours ago and you had 13,000 views already. And the YouTube view counter is always lower than what it actually is, right? It's always like an hour behind. So that's probably you've been killing it. You got 16K yesterday on your stream, 13 the day before. So
yeah, I know. It's kind of like I'm back to normal again in terms of the channel, you know?
You are absolutely back. Holy shit. You're doing really well with your live streams and you're still putting out videos how's your foot healing or feeling? That's what everyone wants to know.
Well, I can take as many steps as I want now, but the thing is now it swells up every day.
Do you put ice on it or like icy hot or any of those things or?
Yeah, I have to ice it every night. That's like a requirement for the next few months.
But that must mean that it's like healed enough that it's really just pain tolerance, right?
Yeah, that's right. It's just, getting my flexibility back now. Still going down staircases, I need to take my time.
Kitty M's Canada says he's using it too much, but she didn't specify what exactly it is that you're using too much. But that's all good. Can you give us a little preview? What is your video tomorrow on the Action Kid channel?
Let me see. What did I schedule? I don't even remember what I scheduled. Let's see. It is a Christmas walk through the Hudson Yards Shopping Center.
Ooh, the Hudson Yards. That's where that weird metal twisted building is, right? The
Just reopened it. You can climb it again.
And did you hear what I did this morning?
What'd you do?
I forgot to premiere my video. I uploaded it super late last night. I was super out of it, and I had a bunch of copyrights. Then I fixed the copyrights, and I thought I scheduled it to premiere, but I didn't. Then I woke up at like 9:05. I checked my phone, and it didn't have the red premiere on it. So, oopsie doopsie. I forgot to. Have you done that before?
I've done even worse. I've like scheduled 2 videos at the same time, and I'm like, well, I wasn't supposed to do that.
Yeah, that sucks. And the first time I edited this video, I had like my end screen like a minute into the video, like the goodbye screen. Like I don't know. Tomorrow's video is going to be fun because I'm not in good shape now, and I still have to edit it. Well, the big question everyone wants to know is, what does Action Ken want for Christmas from Santa?
I want to actually go back to Toronto and have all those great food that I didn't have a chance to try when I went up there last time. It feels like an unfinished trip.
Yeah, that you got to go to the CNE. You saw, like, that's so awesome. You had so many things left to do. And then you hurt your foot, and it was like kind of like a maybe it'll be better tomorrow kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then it wasn't better, and the rest of your trip was just trying to get back to New York, right?
That's right. And, at least I got to see you and Ken and everyone else up there who saw me at the CNE, and that was it, really.
Yeah. What did you think of the CNE?
It was cool.
Yeah,
we have it like that here.
Yeah, it's well, what do you have there, like Coney Island? That's...
Yeah, there's nothing like that here. It's like there's no kind of like fair that brings people together unless, I don't know, you go somewhere, they're hosting something, but it's not as big as that.
All right. So circling back to my question, what do you want for Christmas other than a chance to come back to Toronto? Because you're totally going to come back. It's just a matter of timing, right? When it's convenient. But what like physical thing do you want from Santa? Do you want like a new camera? Do you want a new laptop? Do you want...
Actually, I'm kind of looking into maybe getting a drone. Might be interesting.
Ooh. Is that legal in New York City? Can you just like fly a drone?
It's not, and especially now, there's been unauthorized like drone sightings in the New York City area, but I could probably bring it traveling.
All right. I'm going to ask you a very big favor, Action Kid.
What?
I got to go to the bathroom, so you're going to host the show. I'm going to put the microphone next to my phone, and you're going to talk and respond to the chat or just tell people whatever is on your mind.
Oh my gosh, there's a lot of pressure on me here.
All right, guys, this is Action Ken hosting, or Action Kid hosting. I'll be back. I wish I thought of this ahead of time and I could have had like your picture cut out and put you where I'm sitting. But entertain them. It's my command.
Okay. All right. Well, Johnny's on a pee break, and I'm getting put on the spot here. What's up, everyone? Mike T bought a drone for $30 on AliExpress. I'm gonna have to look at that. I don't know how good quality a $30 drone is, but Does it even fly at that price? Yeah, none. I guess we are assuming it's a P. What if it's longer? I'm hijacking the Johnny Stumbles channel right now. I should just start blaring gibberish and ruining his reputation, right? Digital Wade says you got a $100 drone from Amazon, but you didn't try yet. Yeah, I think that'll be a better price point than a $30 drone to see if it works or not. So have you all been good girls and boys for Christmas? Is Santa Claus going to come and deliver your presents on time this year? I see Johnny's back. What are you doing, Johnny? The last Christmas drink. After this, you're going to find him passed out on the keyboard. Yeah, John, they don't know where those drones came from, or that's what they're telling us. They're suspicious.
You go, Johnny. Ha ha, Santa Claus.
Lorraine says it's gonna be a late night. He's wasted right now, man. Johnny's gonna be passing out. This is so strange. Hosting the Johnny Stumbles channel from New York City. It streamception, I guess they call it. Johnny's texting me and he's telling me what to say. This is the lazy way to host the Johnny Stumble show.
The lazy way or the best way? I don't know. Anna says I'm texting my fiancés. Well, I want to thank a super chat came through there. Once Upon a City, $2. You go, Johnny. Ha ha ha. Thank you, Once Upon a City. I will send a share of that to Action Kid. That'll be his payment for hosting the channel. But thank you, Action Kid. You are welcome back anytime. You know what I should do? I should figure out how I can do like a video chat and have you on. And maybe we could have like the other Ken on as like I don't know, a reunion of sorts. I'll pay you guys a fee, don't worry. Well, do you have any... Sorry?
It'd be like a virtual podcast.
Yeah, kind of. Do you have any jokes for us, Action Kid? You know that's a requirement when you call in.
I do, and I.
Well, one sec. I'm gonna interrupt you. Billy T has got my number, $10. Billy T, thank you so much. Action Kid knows what it's like to interrupt someone for a super chat, but thank you, Billy T. All right, keep going. Sorry about that.
All right. The joke is, why don't they celebrate Christmas at Timmy's?
Tim Hortons?
Yeah, Tim Hortons.
What the hell do you know about Timmy's? Why don't they celebrate Christmas at Tim Hortons? I don't know.
Because they couldn't find 3 wise men and a virgin.
There we go. Because they couldn't find 3 wise men and a virgin. I bet there's some people out there who don't get that one, and they're scratching their head. Oh, all right. Well, do you have any parting words for us, Action Kid?
Nothing. Just happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Be the last Stumble stream before Christmas, and wish everyone well.
Yeah, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's is what I think. I don't know. Just happy everything. Happy everything. Well, thank you so much for calling in. I think this might be the last call of the night, so I think we're gonna sign off. But it was fun. Sheena called, Vivian Johnson called, Justin called. We had some good few other callers as well. I want to thank everyone. I want to thank our mods. We'll be live next Sunday, most likely, as long as I recover. I need to edit a video. Have you ever... Oh, you don't drink a whole lot, right? So I don't think you've ever had to edit in a not great state. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. I fucked up today's video. All right, what video should I upload for tomorrow? I've got a snowy walk on Woodbine Avenue. I've got a walk I did tonight that was kind of lazy after my live stream. And I've got a mystery video that is a very different concept. Which one of the 3 do you want? Actually, don't pick the mystery video. I haven't finished that yet.
Snowy one.
Action Kid says Snowy Walk. Vivian Johnson says Snowy Walk. Jeanette says Snowy Walk. Yes, I'm telling you guys now, there's a mystery video that is very unlike anything I have ever uploaded before, and it'll be probably the last of its kind. Kristen Woodfine says Woodbine. I see what you did there. Sheena Roberts, £5. Merry Christmas and happy holidays, Johnny and everyone. Thank you so much for calling in, Sheena. Merry Christmas to you.
Smiley face.
Yes, I'm
Christmas
awkwardly
tree.
keeping Action Kid on the line here while we sign off. Anna says workout video. No, a workout video would go on the Johnny Stumbles channel. But I want to wish all the viewers out there happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Hanukkah, all that. I think Hanukkah's like almost done, but happy everything. And I'm going to let Action Kid wrap this one up. So you get the last words, Action Kid.
Thank you for tuning in to Johnny Strumbles.
Johnny Santa's where we
Oh
sit on
no,
your lap.
Jellybean sent a
JK.
super chat. We have to do it all over again. Johnny Santa's where we sit on your lap, laughing my ass off, JK. Thank you, Jellybean, for the $2. Thank you for the Starbucks. Hey, I have a question for you. Has anyone ever super chatted you like an order at Starbucks that you pick up on your live stream?
Never. No one's done that before.
Oh, Jellybean got me a hot chocolate today and a cookie, and I just went in there and it's ready for pickup. It's pretty cool. Well, now you've got to say goodbye again, Action Kid.
All right. Well, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. Good night, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to Johnny Stumbles.